What's up everybody? In today's video we're doing a breakdown of the marimba solo Hora Dance by Murray Houllif. The purpose of this video is to help you practice better when learning the solo and therefore have your best possible performance. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to let me know if you have played this solo, are learning this solo, or what other solos you would like to see broken down. If you have not already checked out the performance video and practice video of this solo, make sure you do. Let's start with the details. This is a great intermediate grade 3+ marimba or xylophone solo that has a nice amount of variety and is often a favorite among my students. It is from the book More Contest Solos for the Intermediate Mallet Player and is on the OMEA Class B list for solo ensemble. It is a form of ABA with a short 4-measure coda and is about 1 minute and 45 seconds long. The time signature is 2/4 and ventures into the F harmonic minor and F major key signatures. This piece uses the treble clef. The tempo is 104 to 112 beats per minute, and the style is a lively dance. The translation of the title is "The Hora is a Jewish circle dance that symbolizes joy and celebration, and is a key part of weddings and other joyous occasions." Some skills and vocabulary used in this piece are 8th and 16th note combinations, as well as dotted 8th, 16th combinations. There are rolls in this piece that are 1 beat long and include using tenuto and staccato markings. Just a few accidentals throughout, such as several E naturals, a D flat, and a C flat. This piece stays mostly in the staff, but ventures above the staff all the way to a high C for a few measures. A few dynamics are written in this piece, but lots of room for musicality and to add your own imprint on the piece. I like giving this solo to my intermediate students as it starts to expand upon a lot of musical elements that have already been worked on. It also has clear and interesting phrases that give the piece a nice amount of variety. Let me know what you like about this piece, what you find challenging about it, and what is your favorite part. Let's check it out. The first phrase is a quick 4-measure intro to the piece. And when learning this part, make sure you have the structure of the rhythm down first. Once you get that in place, then focus on the roll quality. Make sure you avoid these common things, such as playing an uneven rhythm, or right hand heavy, or left hand heavy, or attacking the roll very high and loud and then getting soft very quickly. Check out these practice strategies to improve your roll quality. As you go from slow to fast, make sure you are lifting the mallets quickly. If you start to do downstrokes at any point, slow back down and do the correct motion. Last thing in the intro is to make sure you decrescendo. That's marked with the D-I-M, that's diminuendo. You're going to gradually get soft in the first 4 measures. Let's check it out. Awesome. Into the second phrase. It's our first melodic idea. This is where we have the written E naturals that create the harmonic minor scale. This also introduces us to our tenuto and staccato. Tenuto means full value, so on marimba we're going to roll those tenuto notes. Staccato means short and disconnected, so on marimba we're just going to hit the note once. Notice when you have two Fs in a row, you are going to add a little bit of space between the first and second F so that you can hear the attack of the second F. Make sure you're adding musical phrasing. What I like to do is crescendo up for 2 measures and then decrescendo for 2 measures. This is all subtle changes. We don't want to go too far away from piano. The second time I play it, I do crescendo more as it leads to forte in the next phrase. Let's take a listen. And here's the third phrase. This is our second melodic idea. Make sure to lift the mallets when you're playing forte to not get an overly heavy or dampened sound. Check out this practice strategy to help with that. Move the mallets down slowly and press into the bar. Then move the mallets up quickly without over gripping. This phrase also has opportunity for our micro phrasing. Again, make sure to stay closer to forte, but you're going to hear small decrescendos and crescendos. This is also the phrase that has the dotted 8th 16th. The dotted 8th note equaling 3 16th notes, and then the 4 16th note completing the beat. Take a listen. Cool. On to the fourth phrase and the third melodic idea. This is a cool section and usually a challenging part for students. Make sure when you're adding the musicality of the microphrasing to do something with the repetitive notes. In measure 17, when it has 3 Fs in a row, make sure you're crescendoing that. Just like in measure 21, do something with those repetitive notes. Avoid playing things incorrectly. Seems like simple advice, but it's a common thing with students. Try this practice strategy where each time you play a small section of music, you're going to play it slower than the previous time. In this video, I purposely started playing it incorrectly so you could see the progress of how that works. Let's take a listen to the phrase. Awesome. On to the fifth phrase, or the fourth melodic idea. This is where we have a little bit of a palette cleanser, going back to piano and having more variety with the melodic content. Be careful of the first and second endings. I had a little bit of musical phrasing during the second ending where I'll crescendo to lead to the next phrase, but keep this section mostly overall uniform. Check it out. On to the sixth phrase, which is our fifth melodic idea. This is where we have our key change to F major. There's lots of opportunity here for natural phrasing. That means when you go up in pitch, you're going to crescendo slightly, and when you go down in pitch, you'll decrescendo slightly. This is also a section I always challenge my students to read the music. Get your eyes on the music so you're not just memorizing, especially as you're using a lot of just scale ideas with a few skips here and there. Check it out. On to the sixth melodic idea. This is the phrase that has a D flat and a C flat. A C flat is the same note as a B natural. When you practice, a good practice strategy is to sing and play each note. You don't have to do it in time and fast, but just play and sing so you're really double checking you're playing the correct pitches. More spots for natural phrasing? Check it out. Onto the 7th melodic idea. This piece doesn't really repeat any sections, but this section feels a little bit like measure 17. I like to add variety to the music phrasing in measure 50, as in the pitch is going up, but I'm going to be decrescendoing. Variety is great when trying to keep interest when performing a piece. The second time you play through this phrase, do not decrescendo. I will crescendo slightly to lead back to the beginning. After this phrase would be the DC al coda, DC meaning da capo or the beginning. Let's check this phrase out. Second time. And here we go back to the DC, or again, the beginning. I do everything the same, but you could mix it up if you like. As we get towards the end of measure 20, you're going to jump to the coda. That means you play all of measure 20, and then you go down to the bottom where it's marked coda. The coda is a short 4-measure ending that is very similar to playing measure 17 through 20. I like to play the coda louder to signal that it's the end of the piece and keep it exciting. Check it out. Here comes the coda. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this video has been helpful. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you in the next video.